everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We are back again with another video, and guys, we are pretty much, we are 4 days behind, and we're making up for the fact that we missed episode, what was it, 4 of Legacies. I'm gonna figure out what the name of that episode was, because I want to at least have that down. So let me type in Legacies. Season 4. Okay, so we missed See You on the Other Side. And, okay, so this released on Thursday night. As you all know, previously I saw Eternals Thursday night, and that's why I wasn't able to get the review out. Annie went to bed, around the time, I didn't get back till late. I didn't get back until 11, and at that point, she was tired. She didn't want to do the review. I said, that's fine. And usually we don't do reviews on a Thursday night anyways, when I go see a movie, because it's late. I'm all drained and everything. And then I was seeing the Eternals again the next day, and I was, at 3:45, and I went shopping with my sister earlier in that day. Annie forgot to remind me about Legacies, which is okay, that's fine. I wasn't too upset about it. I was like, okay, that's fine. I was busy that day anyways, and I had to do my review for Eternals on Friday anyways with my buddy Troy, which is up right now up on my channel. If you guys have seen Eternals, go check out my spoiler review with my friend Troy. But yeah, and then Saturday, funnily enough, was our, little brother's birthday. He was turning 3. So we had a busy weekend, and finally today on the Sunday, we both finally watched it. And I have to say, this was the best episode so far of this season. I am so excited. Well, this season in general, I feel like they've been listening to us, I feel like, a little bit more, because I was waiting for it to really kick into gear, and boy, it really kicked into gear in this episode, in episode 4, because now she's a tribrid. Yeah. Which is amazing. I did not think they were going to finally do it, and they finally did it. We 3 seasons later, and they finally did it. I love that, though. I love that finally, this is something that all the fans have been waiting for that. I see if she'd actually do it, or they would keep making us wait until God knows when. Yeah. And I'm really happy we finally have her as the tribrid now. But there was a lot of things going on previously from episode 3. Ethan was being controlled by Malivore. Caleb betrayed everybody to try to save Cleo because, he didn't like the fact that, Hope was going to, turn into the tribrid, kill, Landon, and Cleo was going to die because, Landon and Cleo are inside Malivore. And Malivore is the host of Landon now. Mm-hmm. So, he just didn't like that, and he pretty much betrayed everybody and tried to work with Malivore, even though I think Caleb, I'm getting real sick and tired of Caleb. I've been saying that. I love Caleb. He's been really annoying me, and shockingly enough, by the end of this episode, it's if anything, I don't like how they keep letting him off the hook, letting him off the hook for all the crap he's been doing. I don't know. That just annoys me. It's you literally put people at risk doing what you did. You got controlled over, Malivore controlled you, and you almost killed Rick, and you almost killed a whole bunch of civilians that you turned into with Ethan. There is no forgiveness for you. Ethan didn't choose to get controlled by Malivore. He got, he was pretty much, abducted, essentially. You know what I mean? And Malivore, took over him. That makes sense. He could be easily forgiven. He does deserve to be forgiven after all the stuff MG's been pulling with him, and also Lizzie. So, I'm happy they, if anything, I'm shocked Ethan didn't hold a grudge when, he was on
Lizzie didn't, do anything.
Well, in a way, I feel like, initially didn't really like him. You know what I mean? She just... In a way, she just wanted to date somebody just to date somebody. She really didn't, I feel like him. I feel like she kind of didn't.
She's like me in a way.
In a way, I just feel like that's... And I feel like also with him wanting to go to this school now, and then, she sips the beer because he ends up looking for a beer, and now he's supernatural. I'm happy he's supernatural now, that's cool, but now we see that there's going to be a love triangle thing going on here.
With MG, Ethan.
In a way, with MG and Ethan both going after Lizzie, and that's why Lizzie chugged the beer, because she's like, oh great, they're going to both fight over me. Even though that's what she's been wanting guys to fight over for such a long time.
It's like the Damon and Elena.
Exactly, that's what they're trying to do with this. I feel like that's what they're going to do now. And it's kind of I don't really care for that. It's just... I don't know. It's cool that Ethan's got those sick abilities, though, where he can go, ghost, he can go invisible. I think that's sick. He can just disappear. I love that.
Okay, I want to talk about...
You gotta talk about what Hope found in Limbo. That was funny.
She found Ted.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting her to find Ted in there.
What did she say? She said something, It's not like whatever until the necromancer, like shows up. Or he goes, it's Ted.
It's not a party until the necromancer pops up or something. Or she said something like that. I forget what it was, but
and he's like, it's Ted.
It's Ted, and I do love that we saw Ted again.
Zach loves Ted.
Ted's funny as hell. I loved the whole thing that they did with the necromancer, him becoming like a normal person, being in
Twice.
ice cream shop and things. He beats his like the dude Chad.
I miss Chad.
That was a funny segment with the necromancer. Just seeing Ted again, and Ted's trying to get on the boat to get to peace, but he can't. The ghost won't take his money or anything he gives the person because he's like, you have to be good to be on.
But he took Hope's necklace.
Yeah, but he took Hope's necklace and he was about to let Hope go, but you know, that's Hope finding peace. Or like, she's like, were you right when you said, yeah.
She said, we'll make a deal, and then, maybe we make a deal, and Necromancer Ted said, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, and I really do appreciate when she's like, you know, were you right when you said that my father will find peace when I find peace? And he's like, you know, I don't remember saying that to you. Like, again, like, I remember some parts of the necromancer, but other than that, I just don't, he could have been lying because I know, you know, the necromancer was good at lying. But, you know, I love how she finally, you know, she had a chance to live with her family in heaven. It looked like, you know, that's what the light was, I'm assuming. But she chose that, you know, she knew that her family needed help back on Earth. So I love how that she's like, you know, she's like, don't tell them not to wait up for me, and she dives in the water. And
okay, so I
thought that was sick.
I saw a part of next week's episode on YouTube, and Rebecca is back.
I'm excited because I think she maybe can stand a chance. Maybe if she had to try to pull Hope back into. Don't like turn back on your emotions. I could see her maybe getting her to do it.
I want like it to be Hope, Rebecca, and Freya.
But I don't think that's what's gonna do it. I feel like even then Hope might be like that for a while. At least I hope it's like that for a while because it's like it's spicing things up now because we know how dangerous it can be when people turn off their emotions in Vampire Diaries. At least I've seen that. Even though I haven't seen much of like the series, but I've seen the parts where they flip out.
Yeah, he didn't watch all of it. I've watched all of it.
Especially when Elena turned it off because of Jeremy.
Yeah.
That, oh my god, yeah, she really went through it. So, like, that's why when she said, when she acted fine, I knew she did it when she walked away from stabbing Landon. Yeah. I knew it right away. When she just didn't even, like, stay with the body, she just walked away. Oh, and she just did it. No emotions, no nothing. Like, she turned off her emotions.
She's like, I turned them off the minute I put the sword into Landon. I was like...
She's like, I feel great. I should have done that a lot sooner. You know, I'm sick and tired of my emotions taking over me.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no. Even Rick's like, oh no.
But for me, I mean, that part really got
Especially
me.
because Rick looks like he's in the hospital and he's in pretty bad shape because it looked like she sucked his blood. Because again, when Lizzie said if she was here right now, I would kill her. Meaning Hope, like, yeah, so she must have really put him in bad shape.
When Landon died, I was just like...
That was sad, but he knew.
He didn't care.
No, it was sad. He knew what he had to do. He knew he was like, I know what you need to do, and it's fine. You got to do this.
I really hope he comes back.
He's definitely not coming back.
This show is not going to be the same without him.
He's not coming back. I don't think so. His body is in ashes. He's not coming back. I don't think so.
His body's not in ashes.
Yeah, it wasn't there when we saw him. At least I didn't see it when she was walking away.
Remember he fell down?
He fell down, but I think right when they panned, I didn't see his body on the ground because Malivore was him. He was took over Landon's the host of his body. And I think when Malivore turned to ash, Landon turned to ash. So I think that's what happened. So his body's not there anymore. I think he's dead. So I don't think he's coming back. And somehow, unless, you know, again, they always find some way to bring, you know, they'll probably find a way to bring him back. They always like to bring him back, so you never know.
I love Landon.
And I love how he even made the joke saying, you know, I understand, like, you know, you're probably wondering which one am I, you know, which Landon am I. He even made the joke because even when Cleo said, or, you know, when Rick and, you know, remember Rick and Caleb said, and he's like, how many of me were there? And they're like, that's a lot to explain. So I find it funny. He's like, yeah. She's like, you know, you're probably wondering which one am I? You know what I mean? So I thought that was funny.
There's like 3 or 4 Landons.
But I was afraid when Cleo found a way to get out by using his mud, and I was afraid when, you know, Cleo said, you know, you're not going to be in your body right away when we leave the door, but we'll end up finding a way to put you back in the body. You know what I mean? So that we'll put you in somebody else's body, so that way, you know, Hope can kill that version of you, but then we'll somehow try to find a way to put them back in your body.
Yeah.
And I was afraid, oh my god, I'm like, no, Landon's talking to, her, and I feel like, I felt like what was going to happen is before, because when he went into the world, taking over that Landon inside, the real Landon, and then he let actual Landon go into his present body, I thought when, Hope was going to stab, he was going to go back to Landon, and she would have stabbed Landon, and he would have done that to torment Hope. Then, he finally let Landon go, and I stabbed the person I loved. I felt like that was what was going to happen, and I felt like that Malivore would have gotten out, and he would have got transferred into somebody else's body. Yeah. And he would have came back as a future villain again. I didn't want that to happen. Thank God it didn't happen, because I'm sick of that villain always being the villain.
But Lark, for me, I love Lark. I've loved Lark since, he was introduced in Vampire Diaries. Mm-hmm. He ate shit. He literally ate shit.
He was fighting really good, but of course he was tired. He got stabbed or something. He also didn't want to hurt those people. I mean, again, it wasn't their fault they got taken over. That's what he was trying to. That's why he said he threw away the gun or put the gun away, and then he brought out the staff.
The thing is, what I think is really cool is that Caleb's part dragon. That is so freaking cool.
That's pretty sick. Going forward, see what he's gonna do with those abilities. It should be interesting.
That's cool because he's a vampire.
It looks like they were able to keep.
He's a vampire?
Yeah, it looks like they were able to keep those abilities that Malivore gave them because Ethan has the power of invisibility now, and
Ethan was
it looks like strength too because he was able to throw MG.
Yeah.
But I mean that was only at the time where Malivore was in Ethan at the time. So who knows if he has strength or not? It's just invisibility.
What's the MG last thing? The first thing is Milton. What does the G stand for?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I don't know, Milton something. Or...
Put in the comments what MG's last name is. It's Milton something.
But I liked it. I thought, again, it was the best episode. The one before this and this. Really finally setting up the, we really got into the drama and really, kind of, got to the point. I was afraid that it was going to take until the end of the season. And I was afraid, we weren't going to get her turning into whatever, and they were just going to bring her back somehow, and they were going to save Landon. I was afraid of that, too. But I'm happy there were stakes at hand where she had to do this. She had to kill Landon, and it's because that shows that the show is done being stuck, and they aren't afraid to do what needs to be done to make the story good. So I'm really happy on the way it ended, and I'm really happy because it opens the door again with the love triangle between Lizzie, Ethan, and MG, and which one will she be with? And
I want her to stay with Ethan because I don't like MG.
Well, also with Josie. And
Josie and
Fitch, I guess.
I did not like they brought back Black Josie or Dark Josie.
Yeah, Dark Josie.
I was like, no, I don't like Dark Josie, and no.
I wasn't too bothered by it. I mean,
I don't like Fitch either. I don't like her either.
I'm just shocked that her and Fitch got back together so quickly. I mean, it just happens. They just broke up. That kind of shocked me. I was kind of hoping it would take maybe a little bit more time, but I guess so much was at stake.
Okay, so
they're
trying to save Cleo and Landon in a way, and Josie says in her little bit that it was Josie, Fitch, Jed, and Wade. And Wade said he's how much is it gonna hurt? Al or
Mom.
I just get from Al to Mommy.
Or Mommy. I'm like, what the frick are you talking about? Her Mommy? What? I was like, that's a joke I'm not really getting. I was like, okay. I really am enjoying this season so far. So far, it looks like I remember I told you I didn't want it to take this long, where I didn't want it to be another season of Malivore again. I didn't want it to be another season of, will Landon get out or whatever. It kind of, if this is it, we're done with Malivore and we're done with Landon. Because I'm a little worried that Malivore isn't done with, because it looks like him and the Necromancer are going to try find some way to get out of limbo, which kind of was, I don't like that. I do not want them coming back as villains, but they team up. I just don't want it. I hope it's over.
But when
it's over, I hope.
Okay, when the Necromancer was Ted for the first movie, first one was Ted. When he started making it look like Necromancer again, that just freaking creeped me out.
I'm
cut his face and.
Yeah, that was disgusting, and he put mud all over his face or some shit. It was gross, but I really am enjoying this season so far. They did everything I wanted them not to do. So I'm really happy they're doing the things I wanted them to do.
Zach can say Necromancer, do the voice of the Necromancer by saying his name so good. Like, Zach is good in impressions.
Yeah, I'm good at doing an impression.
I think you should do it for them.
I'm doing an impression of the necromancer?
Yeah, I just think you should.
I don't even know if I could do that on the fly.
Just go.
I could try.
Do it.
I'm usually pretty good, but I could try.
Try.
I'm just tired a little bit right now. The necromancer!
That was so good.
Yeah, that's pretty much, that's it.
It was so good. It was really good. The episode was also really good.
I was shocked to see him back, to say the least. But we never got an idea of where he went. Because remember, we saw that pile of bones, back in season 3, and we're like, okay, is he dead, or where's he at? Clearly he's dead because he's in limbo, so I guess he didn't die.
Because when he dies,
so yeah.
I feel like when he dies, he becomes Ted again.
Well, I mean, that was the last person he was at the time, I think, was Ted. I think that was the last person he was, yeah. And he got sentenced to that place, and then that's when he was only being able to be the necromancer. But I guess I don't even quite remember. I think they both died at the same time. Ted and the necromancer were one, and they died. Hence why he was Ted.
I want Chad to come back. I want Alyssa to come back.
I don't think they're coming back. I just think I thought it was cool because it was something we did need to know, like where the hell did the necromancer go?
Yeah.
And he did die, I think, as Ted. Hence why he was Ted.
It's funny because he hates the ice cream music.
That's the funniest thing. He hates the ice cream, you scream, real free scream for ice cream. He hated it.
He hated it, but it was,
that was funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Cleo's out.
But she went straight to Caleb when Caleb was locked away in the gymnasium after he tried to kill her. After he tried to kill Rick, and then Hope stopped him when she was able to get out for him, because as we all know, Caleb trapped her and had her in this box because she was transitioning. She was getting ready to be a tri-bridge. So,
but I think it's so cool that she has her witch power still. She has a werewolf. We haven't seen her as a werewolf for the first time.
Which was cool, and then her clothes just came back on. That was sick. I'm like, okay, wow, cool. Yeah, saves you having to rebuy clothes 24/7. I was like, that's pretty sick.
She's still a witch. She's a werewolf, which is really close to a werewolf.
Yeah,
and see her have her vampire skin. But we've seen
her eyes and her teeth. That was sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that when she first went, and then the lightning storm when she turned, when she sucked the blood from a lark.
Yeah.
I thought that was sick.
To have her be a full vampire.
Yeah. I'm down. I'm excited.
I'm
so excited for next week's episode. Again, guys, we're sorry. It was a very busy week, bro. So I'm just happy we could get out this review for you guys. I'm just excited again. What did you guys think about this episode? I would say they are doing everything pretty damn well this season. Yeah. They're doing everything we didn't want. We didn't want this Malivore to drag on again, this thing to drag on for another full season. We didn't want it to be, another main Landon-centric season. We only went, into 4 episodes, which I was like, because I remember I said I went to 4 or 5, that's it. Nothing beyond that. And I'm happy because they stuck to 4, and then 5 is going to be something else going forward with, Hope being now the tri-bred and her turning off her emotions and her being even a more of a powerful foe.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking she clearly, she said I'm going to send the message because she's like, I don't want anybody to come, he's like, then why'd you bring me out here? And she's like, I wanted to send you a message to get back to them saying, I don't want anybody trying to find me. And she's like, he's like, I don't think anybody is going to, that's not going to happen. They're going to go after you.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I'm going to send the message so they don't, meaning that she literally hurt him bad. She doesn't care. She wanted to send a message saying, don't come find me. But if anything, that says they are going to come and find her and they'll do anything they have to make her turn back on her emotions. Even if they have to force her. Because she is she's the most powerful creature now.
I think when they bring Rebecca back,
I hope they can take her down because it looks like she's going to be in trouble.
The only people that I know from her family that are deceased is Klaus, Elijah, Finn. They're her grandmother, which is Klaus's mom. Her grandfather, both Michael and Ansel, because Ansel, or whatever his name is, was Klaus's biological father. And then her mom and her stepdad. That's all I know that's deceased. But Freya I know is still alive. Rebecca I think is still alive.
Well, it's just the question of, are they strong enough to fight her? Because as we all know, this was a big deal where it's like...
I think Cole's alive too.
They've been saying that if you do this, you're going to be the most powerful person in the world. She's super powerful now. I don't think just anybody's going to be able to stop her. You're really going to have a lot of people trying to go up against her to take her down. But even then, it's like, I don't think you'll be able to. It's like, I'm interested to see what will happen in next week's episode, or this upcoming week's episode, because it's today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. So
let's see.
I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen this upcoming Thursday with Legacies. It should be interesting. Again, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm really enjoying the season. Again, they did everything I wanted them not to do. They're doing everything I wanted them to do, and I'm really excited that they're doing everything I wanted them to do. I'm really, really impressed that this season's that they actually kind of feel like they kind of listened from the way everybody was like reacting to last season's things of Legacies. So I'm excited to see where the rest of this goes. I kind of hope it doesn't get fixed right away, but who knows?
Her adoptive brother Marcel is still alive. Freya's alive. Her aunt Kaylin is still alive. Finn's dead. Lush is dead. Cole's still alive.
Damn, they have a big freaking family tree.
Her aunt Davina, how is her name?
Yeah.
Is still alive. Rebecca's alive.
Yeah.
Henrik's dead, who's her uncle. Freya's unborn son is dead. She's a cousin named Nick.
Damn, how big is that list? Is that it? Or is there more?
That's all of it.
Okay. But yeah, honestly, without saying, do you have anything else to say about the episode that we're missing?
No, I'm just really upset that Landon's dead, that's all
Yeah, I mean, again, that would, I mean, I did not know what was going to happen. I was like, what I want to happen. I started doing becoming the trap. I didn't want it to be a situation where it's like, oh, again, because we're so used to knowing what's going to happen in Legacies usually that I thought literally that she was going to, like, get out of limbo, not become a tribrid, and then somehow they get Landon out. I was afraid of that. I was like, please, I need there to be stakes.
Her aunt's name is Davina.
Okay.
Davina St. Clair, because she married Cole.
Again, it should be interesting to see how they're able to take her down and what's going to happen, or how bad Rick is, because again, it didn't look too good from what I've been hearing.
I don't like that either.
Lizzie was pissed.
I love Laura.
I don't know what to see.
I love Laura since Vampire Diaries, so it's like that was heartbreaking for me too.
But yeah, guys, again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel and put on those notifications. Like this video. I'd love to have you guys here part of the family on this channel. Right now, we're at 402. I'm literally almost to 500 subscribers. I would really like, that's my new goal, to get to 500, and I would love for you guys to come join this family on this channel.
Yeah, I hit 400 sometime last week.
Yeah, I did. So, I've been saying that. I'm super, super grateful for everybody that, got me to 400 subscribers. I'm so grateful for the people that have been here since the beginning. All you guys do is, spread love, positivity, and motivation down in the comments below, and, I'm super, super, super grateful for it. You guys literally motivate me each and every day to keep posting and to keep, striving for my dreams, to make this, a career of mine. And, and you guys just, I just love how everybody just spreads love, positivity, and motivation. I mean, that's literally my motto. We do that here on this channel. We talk about, our, pop culture, cinema, and just things that we love. And, I hope to be an example for people, to, strive for their dreams and stuff. So I'm just excited that we're on the journey for 500 subscribers. So, we're on the start of the journey. That's the goal, to get to 500. I'd love to do that before the end of, November. That would be phenomenal. And I would love if somehow we were able to get to like 700 or 800 subscribers before the end of this year or going into next year. That'd be freaking phenomenal. So again, if you're new to the channel, just subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, and like this video because it helps with the algorithm. And, I would just love to have, some awesome, I would just love to have you guys here, on the channel, to just join this family. So I really appreciate it.
We're sorry
we're really sorry for the delay. We were just very busy towards the end of the week. I had just a lot of things I had to get done with, the Mason's birthday party, and, with, me trying to get, like, review for Legacy, for Eternals done. And, I'm trying to think of, I had to make a new intro, so you guys are going to see a new intro in the beginning of this video. I would love to know what you guys think about my new intro. I had to make my own beats this time because I was getting flagged on the song I was using, even though it was a copyright free song. I'm shocked I was getting flagged, but I guess where I got it from. I guess I had to pay monthly on the app that I got it from, even though it was a copyright free music, because I guess I had to at least pay monthly for the app, and I was not about to do that. So I was like, I'm gonna make my own beat and just do a full new thing. Except the only thing that remains the same is my end of my thing. So that's pretty much it. I just changed up some things to it. I like it a lot better than my old one, actually. So I'm excited to hear what you guys think about that. And again, I'm actually going to be doing a video probably after this talking about Eternals and why people aren't really liking Eternals. And some of my theories, I think, why people aren't liking it. So I'm going to put that video up because, that's still the topic of, of what's going around. Because, again, it just came out Thursday. Or technically it came out Friday. Because that's when people really go see the movie. And, it's only Sundays today. And, so I'm excited. I might make that video because it's some time now where I've heard people's reviews. And I'm going to talk about that and, what's going on with that. But, guys, again, I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below. And, again, guys, we're sorry that we were a little bit late. But I'm just happy we were able to get it out this week before next week's episode. But, guys, that was the video. Again, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. We'll see you guys this upcoming Thursday. Peace.
Bye.